Nick Diaz. The name alone conjures images of a streetwise brawler, a fighter who embodies the grit and resilience of his hometown, Stockton, California. Growing up in Stockton wasn't easy. It's a city known for its toughness, its struggles, and the unyielding spirit of its people. For young Nick, the streets were his first proving ground, a crucible where survival depended on courage, heart, and an unflinching will. Those early experiences, the challenges he faced and overcame, would shape him into the fighter, the warrior, the world would come to know and respect. Stockton instilled in Nick a certain rawness, an authenticity that resonated deeply with fans. He wasn't a polished product, but a fighter forged in the fires of adversity and hardship. He carried that toughness, that Stockton spirit with him into every fight, every arena he ever stepped into, no matter the challenge. It became his trademark, a badge of honor worn with immense pride. The story of Nick Diaz is inseparable from that of his younger brother Nate. Together, they formed a brotherhood forged in the fires of martial arts, pushing each other, challenging each other, becoming two of the most exciting fighters the sport had ever seen. From a young age they trained together, sparred together, and shared a dream of making it big in the world of fighting. Their bond, unbreakable, was evident in their similar fighting styles, their shared disdain for trash talk, and their unwavering support for one another, always having each other's back. Nate, under Nick's wing, developed into a formidable fighter in his own right. He mirrored his older brother's intensity, his willingness to stand and trade, to leave it all in the cage. They became a force to be reckoned with, the Diaz brothers, feared for their relentless pressure, their iron chins, and their never-back-down mentality. Nick's journey in MMA has been a long and winding one, filled with numerous challenges and triumphs, taking him through some of the sport's most legendary organizations. He cut his teeth in smaller promotions, honing his craft, building his reputation as a fearless competitor. He then went on to make his UFC debut at age 20. As a youngster, Nick showcased immense talent and potential in the UFC. In the UFC's Octagon, Nick's star began to rise. He engaged in memorable battles, showcasing his unique blend of boxing, Brazilian jiu-jitsu, and relentless pressure. However, challenges both inside and outside the cage led to his eventual release from the organization. Then came Pride and Strikeforce, where he captured championship gold and going on a 10-fight win streak. The comeback trail, triumph or twilight? In 2011, Nick Diaz announced his return to the UFC, a decision that would reignite his career and test his resolve. He faced BJ Penn, showcasing his boxing prowess and determination. Fans were thrilled to see him back, eager to witness his relentless fighting spirit and unyielding will. Behind the scenes, Nick battled personal demons and physical challenges, pushing himself to the limit in pursuit of greatness. Each fight was a testament to his resilience, a struggle against both his opponents and his own inner conflicts. With every punch, every move, and every decision, Nick's journey was a delicate balance between triumph and twilight. As he prepared to face Georges St-Pierre, the stakes had never been higher. But through it all, Nick Diaz's spirit remained unbroken, his eyes set on a hopeful future. In Chapter 5, we delve into one of the most anticipated bouts in UFC history, Nick Diaz's intense fight with Georges St-Pierre. Despite his relentless spirit, Diaz faced a tough opponent in GSP. Diaz stepped into the octagon with determination, ready to face one of the greatest fighters in UFC history. But ultimately, GSP emerged victorious. At 32, Diaz faced a significant setback. He was suspended for 5 years by the Nevada Athletic Commission after testing over the limits for marijuana metabolites. This marked a challenging period in Diaz's career, leading to a time of reflection and uncertainty. Despite the challenges, Nick's passion for the sport never wavered. He used this time to train harder and prepare for a triumphant return. The suspension was not the end, but a chapter in the ongoing saga of a fighter who refused to be broken. Nick Diaz's return from his 5-year suspension was eagerly anticipated by his fans. The fighter, known for his resilience and tenacity, came back stronger and more determined than ever. In his comeback fight, he faced Robbie Lawler in a hard-fought battle. You could see glimpses of the old Diaz boxing skills, but it was Lawler who got his revenge. Fans were eager to see their hero back in action, and Nick did not disappoint. The anticipation was palpable as he stepped back into the spotlight. ready to prove that his time away had only sharpened his skills and resolve. His return fights were a testament to his enduring spirit and unyielding dedication to the sport. Now, with an upcoming UFC fight against Vicente Luque, Nick Diaz is preparing for what could be his last fight in a very long career. Having fought for over 20 years, his resurgence in the UFC is an inspiring chapter that continues to motivate a new generation of fighters. The warrior's journey continues, a beacon of hope and inspiration for all who dare to dream and fight for what they believe in. If you enjoyed this video, please like and share to support Nick Diaz's incredible journey.